Hi, everybody. Starting this over again. My internet is being kind of wonky. Hi, we're doing readings today. We're going to wait a few minutes. I am Michele Amburgey. I am an intuitive angelic reader, professional psychic medium. I'm a healer, hypnotherapist, a transformation coach. I also do keto coaching, and I am a spiritual teacher. I do all kinds of stuff. I'm also a voice actor, so that's another fun thing. Hi guys. So everybody's getting on. Sorry I'm a little bit late. My internet was being wonky. So gonna just wait a few minutes, get everybody on. I got my cards. I'm gonna see if I can get... I hope everybody's doing good, especially you SoCal people. We're getting rain. Ah! What are we going to do? The end of the world. So funny. I know I have a spirit circle to do tomorrow. Tomorrow night at a friend's house that's only like 10 miles away. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't go out in the rain. We're supposed to get some really hellacious rain tomorrow night, so it's kind of funny. It's just how us Californians are. You gotta love us anyways. Hi, everybody. Yay. Oh, Valerie. So cool. Anna, Jenna, Ariel. Wow, we got lots of peeps. Debbie Davis. Very cool. Oh, Mike Truelines. Dude. I don't know if he popped in or popped off, but Mike, if you're on here, that's super cool. If you have a question. So what we're going to do is just kind of get started. Those of you that have done this know how it works. What you do is you put your question in the comments box, and then I'll get to everybody. You know, right now I've just started doing this again really regularly since the beginning of the year. So we usually get, Catherine, hi. We usually get, not too many people, so I can get to almost everybody that's on. So what happens is, go ahead, put your question in the comment box. Now, as we go along, this little thing, hi, Rhiannon, this little thing is scrolling along, and so sometimes I miss it. So if I've given a couple of readings and your name and question hasn't come up yet, go ahead and put your question in the box below. And just note, usually it'll take me 3 or 4 people, like 3 or 4 people have scrolled by before I can get to the next reading. I'm using 2 different decks. I'm using the Oceanic Tarot, and I'm using the Magical Dimension Oracle cards. And so we're well equipped. Just very quickly, I want to call upon angels, archangels, and all of the angelic realms of love and light to join with us. I work very specifically with Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, but I work with all of the angelic realms, all the way up to the seraphim. And excuse me, I need some lip chapstick stuff. So it's funny how when it rains, my skin and my lips get really dry. It's like, wouldn't it be the opposite? But I found out from a friend of mine that's a meteorologist, is that part of the reason that happens is when it rains, and I think it's the barometer drops, it begins to draw moisture from everything. It draws it from plants, it draws it from the trees, and also from us. And so that's why we get chapped skin and chapped lips. And then we all, or most of us, have our heaters on, so that makes it worse too. So little trivia information right there for you guys. I know you want your readings. Like, stop. So, okay. We are going to start with Rhiannon, and Rhiannon is saying, what does Spirit want me to know right now? So when you guys ask really broad open questions, what I do is I pull 3 cards. When you guys ask specific questions and ask what you really want to know, a lot of times we'll go deeper into it. So, Rhiannon. Rhiannon, the cards that I'm getting is right now you are you are being asked to start moving in a particular direction. You kind of know what it is. There's some things that the angels want you to do. And I happen to know that Rhiannon is a wonderful angelic servant to the angelic realms, if you will. And I'm getting that the angels have been asking you to get moving on something. And Archangel Michael is saying it's time for you to do that. He's also acknowledging that you still have a broken heart from the loss of Rowan. Even though you have Willow and you're working with Willow, he wants you to acknowledge your heartache over Rowan. He wants you to acknowledge, oh, and I'm feeling that sadness coming up in me. He wants you to acknowledge that. He's saying it doesn't take away from anything like from Willow or any of the other pets that you've had, but he wants you to acknowledge it. And he also says he's proud of you for taking on Willow. He knows that she's a handful. And then he's saying that once you acknowledge that, you're going to feel a little bit more energy towards moving forward with the projects is the word that he's using, that he knows you know what you're supposed to be doing. Also, Rhiannon, I want to tell you that Rowan is here right now. She's sitting right here next to me on my left. And she wants to say thank you so much for treating her like a queen and for being her best mommy ever. And she says that there's sometimes when Willow's acting kind of silly or weird or looking around or something like that. And she said that she's there helping you get Willow adjusted, and that she is around and is still part of the family. So we're gonna go ahead and let Rowan. And she's funny. She's saying, I'm still here. And she's saying something about her treats. She either wants her treats. Thank you for her treats. I'm not sure what that is. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you with that, Rhiannon. But she's very much with you. And I know as intuitive as you are that you know that too. But it's almost like you needed to hear it from an outside source. So you and your puppies, I love it. You guys are so awesome. So I'll leave you with that, Rhiannon. And then next one I'm seeing here, Catherine Houseman. My disability ended December, and is it in my best interest to return to my job and assume the role of supervising installations? All right. Catherine Houseman. You know, Catherine, I'm getting really strong that yes, but you might not be there very long. It's almost like getting back and doing that. It's like you're getting yourself kind of up and out of a rut, maybe a little bit of a rut, or a little bit of just kind of like apathy. The cards are saying, yeah, that you're going to find it to be okay. It's not going to be quite so, I guess I want to use the word stressful, but there's another feeling that's going along with it that I don't quite have a word for, but you know what I'm talking about. But it's almost like you get up, you get doing it, you kind of get acclimated to doing that again. And I feel like there might be another opportunity coming along, because I'm getting the cards of potential, and then I'm getting options. So there's something around you going ahead and moving in this direction that's going to get you going to where you really need to go. So that's kind of cool. So Archangel Michael is saying yes, but it's not going to be exactly what you think it's going to be. So I'll go ahead and leave you with that one too. I hope that helps. Anissa. Oh, Anissa is in the hospital. Dude. Let me see. Oh, interesting. Oh, you're welcome, Rhiannon. Aww. Oh, I love you too. I love you too, Rhiannon. You're so awesome. Anissa, this is really interesting. What does Spirit want Anissa to know about being in the hospital? It's weird, honey. I'm getting some for one thing, Archangel Michael wants you to know you're going to be okay. But there's some things that need to be addressed here. Yeah, you're going to be okay. It's really weird. It's like I'm feeling, Anissa, almost like I'm feeling like my legs hurt. But I don't feel like that's necessarily what's going on. But there's something about my legs hurting. And I'm feeling like maybe it almost might be emotional. Like maybe it's you moving. It's you walking into your future. I'm not really totally clear on what it is. It's interesting because the first card that comes up is the card of heartache. And a lot of times this indicates that the question and the questioner is having some emotional struggles. But the next card is happiness. All right. So this is really it's more emotionally related than it is about your physical body. It's just that it's showing up in your physical body. When we ignore things long enough, it shows up in the physical body. And I know that because I have been a reader and a healer for years, and I ignored it and I got very, very sick. So Spirit wants you to do some reflection on, are you living your life the way you want to be living it? He's asking you got reflection and contemplation together in the same right next to each other. Yeah. And then forward movement. So you're not going to be in the hospital very long, honey. You're going to be okay. And your life goal right now is balance. Okay. Archangel Michael is saying you're going to be okay. You're not going to be there that long. And then also I just want to ask for angels, archangels, and Anissa's guides to please surround her. Please touch her, that every doctor she talks to, every nurse that she is in touch with, brings her everything that serves her very, very, very highest good. And I hope that everybody here on this call will also send some love to Anissa. But I feel like you're going to be okay, honey. You're going to be okay. Whatever this is more emotional in nature. So it's important for you to start addressing your emotional stuff. And I just asked what it was, and it's sadness. You've got some sadness in there. So Anissa, maybe we need to do a little bit of work together when you get a chance, and take a look at what this is. So let me know how you're doing. Text me or message me or something. Let me know how you're doing tomorrow too, Anissa. I'm going to leave this with you, and I'm definitely, or leave you with this, and I'm definitely going to keep you in my prayers. Okay, you're welcome, honey. You're welcome. Yep, thank you, Jenna. Thank you for sending her love. So super cool. Okay, I'm going to scroll back a wee bit here. Let's see, Anissa. Oh, I'm kind of scrolling way back. I'm going way back. Anna. All right, very cool. Valerie, let's see. I'm going to hit the first question I see. Okay, Anna's asking, is 2019 the year that I'll be taking my business and running with it? Archangel Michael is laughing and saying, are you? A lot of times the angels kind of have, it's funny, he's using the word snarky. The angels would get snarky. He's saying, that's up to you. And he says, and he knows that you know that, and that's why he's not being mean. He's saying, are you going to do it? And then he's laughing, and he's saying, it seems to me you've been doing a pretty good job so far. He's saying this year, you're going to find some new opportunities and he's using the word options. So I don't know what opportunities and options, what the difference is between that, but he's using both of those words, opportunities and options. And he's saying you are going to have a lot more business, and your business will grow this year. Yes. He's saying take the opportunities and use the options is what he's saying. And then he's saying that that you are very aware that what you're doing is really about healing. He wants you to focus on the healing aspect of what you're doing. And he's saying that also it's really important for you to be clear on where you want to go. He's saying sometimes you, it's almost like sometimes you're trying to follow somebody doing it the way somebody else is doing it. And he's saying this is a year for you to find your own way of doing it. He's saying you have a lot of creativity that you can be using that will help your business. So that's kind of cool. But it's neat because you got the card of healing, make a wish, which is what he was just talking about, kindness, right? You're going to be treated with kindness, and you bring kindness to the work that you do. And just really trust your process. Archangel Michael says it takes a while to build an empire, and that's what you're doing. And he's saying there's some transformations that are coming this year, but they're not going to be those crazy transformations. They're going to be like really natural progressions that the transformations will be, not the crazy things that we kind of all been going through the last couple of years. And then at the end, your last card is a card of loyalty. Who you're dealing with is loyal, and you are loyal, and that can only come out as positive. And then the last card is prosperity. I would say yes is your answer. So I'll leave you with that, and I hope that helps a lot. All right. So Valerie Howard, I hope you're still on here. I kind of scrolled back a bit, so to some of the people that were getting on at the beginning for right now. So Valerie Howard, I want to address you. I if I'm not mistaken, I think you just moved or just getting ready to move. Congratulations on that. When I heard about that, I felt really good. It was like it opened things up for you, and I feel almost like where you moved to is more open. There's like more energy, or more space around you, which is good because Valerie, you're very, very creative. And your creative energies have been kind of pushing you. There's, I don't know if you're ready for this, but Archangel Michael is saying something about writing, whether it's a blog, a book, I'm not sure, but you have a lot of information that you could put in written form, and he's saying that it could make you some money. So he wants you to pay attention to that as well. And then, yep, right now you're going through a transformation, but it's not too much of a disturbing transformation. It's a happy transformation right now. He's saying trust the process, because what you're doing, wow, this is interesting. You know what? I'm getting the card of loyalty a lot tonight. I'm feeling like people that are here right now are loyal people and are have loyalty around them, and it's something to be acknowledged. But yeah, honey, you're everything is moving in the right direction, and a little bit more healing for you. So these are two cards that are really cool. You got healing and you got prosperity. So your business also is going to grow, and it's going to grow because you're going to start moving in a direction that is a little bit more growth. Little bit more. And then your mother wants me to pull one card from her and from your mom. Card of reward. Okay. I'm getting from her, she's saying that you have done so good. She's saying, and she's saying you've been a good girl. She's saying you're being smart. You're being smart. And she's really proud of you. So I'm gonna leave you with that. Your mom's having a fun time. She's looking at everybody's questions, and she's commenting on how everybody who's on here is very remarkable. Valerie's mom is a very special woman. I knew her in life, and she's just this amazing person, and so she comes through a lot of times. So we love her. So Valerie, I'm going to leave you with that. Is it not like your mother to come in and step in the fun that we do? She's just such a magnificent being. I love her dearly. So cool. All right, let's see what else we got. I'm going to scroll to the bottom, see what is coming through. Oh, I love you too, Val. This is so funny. Okay, Jenna, I'm gonna address this. I just started a coaching program for real estate today, and the first challenge is to get 10 warm leads. Oh, is there a particular person or place that I should be asking for referrals to help get this going? I work with an investor too. Should I continue to work with him for this? First of all, working with the investor, yes. And because it's going to teach you how to work with an investor, which seems kind of weird, but that's what Archangel Michael is saying. Continue to work with the investor until it's over. But he's saying you're going to learn how to work with investors by doing that. This program is really, really good. And Archangel Michael is saying, he's saying to get this thing rolling, work with the people, work with the, work with the people that you, that make you feel good. Either people that you admire, people that you feel comfortable around. Now, I know when they want warm leads, a lot of times they'll kind of expect you to go to family and friends, but you have acquaintances and stuff too, people that you kind of maybe admire, look up to, that have always treated you openly. And he's saying, start there. He's saying you'll easily find warm leads and kind of get going once you've hit your first 3 or 4 people and be like, okay, yeah, I got this. And he's saying you can do this. He's saying you can be really good. You're just at the very beginning. You're taking the first steps where it's like, and he's saying, and ask me to help you. And he's funny. He goes, what are you doing, girl? Ask me to help you. Because remember, we have to ask for help. The angels cannot come in and help us if we don't ask. It's just the law of the universe. It's how it is. So often I have people say, well, they know what I need. Why can't they just do it? It's not how it works. It's not how the universe works. It's not how the divine laws work. We are free and sovereign beings. We come here with free will, and we must ask for help. And I'm telling y'all, and y'all got to do it. And one of the best ways to do that is do your prayer. Dear God, thank you for all my blessings, and please help me with this today. I ask the angels to come and show me the way. Okay? Super easy, and it sets the stage, and you guys will get so much help. So, Jen, I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you with that. I hope that helps you. You are, you're on the right track, and you're doing the right things. It's just kind of at the beginning. I'm going to go scroll back to Christy Wallace. When will I have my own spiritual building? Should I have one? Well, here's something. Archangel Michael is saying the spiritual building is always started in the ethers. You start everything in the energetic. And he's saying you will have one eventually. Probably won't be this year. Possibility for next year. He's saying that you are you're still creating it in the ether is how he's putting it. So what that means is you don't have it all pictured out. He's saying you have some things really pictured out, but you don't have everything. And he's saying when you get into that level of your empire, you have to understand the business and the finances and the running and the marketing and the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da on which the building is built. And he's saying you don't have all the pieces just yet. He goes, you have a lot of it, but you don't have all of it. And he's saying, you will know when you have all the bits and pieces because it will appear. And he's saying, and it's going to come to you where all of a sudden you're like, doodly-doo, doing my work, doodly-doo. And all of a sudden, bam, there it is. And he's saying that you're on the right track. You're moving in the right direction. Get all of the pieces. Get all of the information that you need. And he's showing me that it's kind of like you're not going to start with a little one room thing, that you're actually going to start with something rather large. That is your dream. And he's saying, in order to do that, you have to have all the pieces. You have to build your house with good foundation. So he's saying, I will leave you with that. And he's saying, again, ask me for help. So Christy, I hope that helps. I hope that's good. All right, Tracy. I'm excited. You caught me too. I'm doing it today on Tuesday again because I have a spirit circle to do tomorrow. So, and I'm kind of leaving the days and times for this is kind of fluid. Archangel Michael asked me to be a little bit more open instead of me being my Virgo and with Capricorn rising self, where everything has to be organized, everything has to be scheduled. If it's not scheduled, I'm not doing it, blah, blah, blah. Archangel Michael has asked me to be a little bit more fluid, that he might ask me on a Saturday afternoon to hop on and do readings. So it's going to be a little bit more like that. I am going to definitely do it one evening a week, and most likely it'll be Tuesday or Wednesday because those are the evenings I'm available. But also keep your eyes out because it could be also on the weekends, right? So just kind of keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. I'll always post it in the tribe, a few hours before, at least, as we're going along. This reading is for somebody, and I don't know who it's for. You'll know who it is, and it might even be somebody who watches this later. There is somebody who is very, very stuck, and they're stuck almost because of other people's bad behavior. And I've been using that term lately. I'm trying to say people are so awful. No, it's people, bad behavior. And you're stuck because of somebody else's bad behavior. And I feel like it's more than one person. And I feel like it may be family related. Like people just aren't being nice. And it may even include your partner, where your partner's kind of jumped on the bandwagon with the family. And it doesn't mean that he or she has turned on you. What it means is they're understanding they're understanding what your family is saying, but they're not saying that you're bad or you're wrong. What really is needed is for you to stand back up on your own 2 feet, let go of what other people think of you, and it's time for you to kind of blaze a trail on your own. It doesn't mean without your partner, though. Your partner's not going anywhere. You're just really hurt because it's almost like your partner didn't stand up for you. I'm getting the card of sadness and also the card upside down of understanding. Right now, you're really feeling like you're not understood. And what Spirit is wanting you to do is to stand up and be responsible for yourself and your happiness, wanting you to be loyal to yourself and your happiness, and then you will have the choices that you need, and you will notice that this also in the regular tarot is the Lover's card. Your partner loves you, okay? And they don't realize how much they hurt you by kind of being like, oh yeah, well, they're not wrong. That really hurt you deeply. And Archangel Michael is saying that's not really how they meant it. It's just that there's someone that can kind of see all things, saying, get a new vision. And Archangel Michael is saying, do it now. Do it now. You know that what's been said is not completely off base. It just really hurt your feelings. And so he's saying, start with gratitude. Gratitude with everything you have and everything that you are. And he's saying that you're an amazing, wonderful person who has done amazing, wonderful things. And stop being so hard on yourself, and you'll get the recognition that you need. Okay, so whoever that is for, I would love to hear back whether you're on here right now or later. Also, for everybody to know is I am now uploading all of these onto YouTube. So I'm starting to build a YouTube channel. So these will be up on YouTube. And if you are listening to this, and you're not live, some of these readings are also for you. If any of these messages resonate with you too, they are for you. And that's even for those of you that are on here live as well. So Tracy, I hope that helps you. Tracy, did I do a card for you or did I divert? I get angels in my head and I forget. Tracy, tell me right down at the bottom, did I do a card for you? Kathy, what are you doing in bed? You're so funny. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm gonna confess to you guys, I slept almost all day today. I don't know what got into me. I slept last night. I got up this morning. I did my exercise and all that kind of stuff. And then I slept from 10:30 to 1. My groceries came. I processed all that. I laid back down at like 2:30 and I slept until 6. So I don't know. There's a lot of energies coming in right now. So Tracy... Okay, yeah, Kathy. Kathy's 3 hours behind us. Okay, so I'm going to scroll back just a little bit. Boop, boop, bitty, boop. Let's see. There's somebody back here Spirit wanted to talk to. I think it's Ariel. Ariel. Ooh. Okay, Ariel. How? Ariel is asking, kind of, she knows what she needs to do, but how? Wow, you got a lot of upside down cards here. He's saying right now, you are learning how strong and how brave you are, Ariel. He's saying you're learning about how deep your amazingness is rooted within you. And it's kind of cool because you've got the card of anxiety that is upside down, which means you're conquering your anxiety. You're conquering that. And you've got this card of illusion. Does that look familiar? I think when we did a reading earlier, we were talking about your situation at home. And we're talking about people around you are kind of in illusion. They're kind of not really being realistic, but you have the card of abundance, which means everything that you're doing right now is working towards abundance and the things that you want to do. You've got the card of luck. And Archangel Michael is almost like saying, like he wants you to take a different view on what you're doing. And I know that you're a very positive and spiritual person, but he's saying when the lights go down and you put your head down on the pillow, that you're not really putting your hands together and going, thank you so much for this day. It was so wonderful. You're like, oh, how much more of this can I take? And he's saying, this is you, High Priestess. You got the power, you got the magic, you've got the intuition. Use this for your spiritual advancement. He's saying the situation you're in is not forever. It's not going to go on forever, and you knew that. And he's saying there's movement too. He's saying you're making forward movement. And he's saying every day that you're in gratitude and joy with what you're doing is going to bring you that much closer to what you want. And again, he's saying thank you. Thank you for taking the stop along your journey to help others. He's saying don't think for a moment that that is being missed in the spiritual realms or that it is not putting deposits into your universal bank. Okay, so you're on the right track, Ariel. You're on the right track. Yeah, gratitude, Ariel. That's the answer. Direction on how? Stay in gratitude every second. All right, let's see. Let's go down. We've got Judan. If you have time, can you answer my question about getting a dog? Oh, you got scrolled over. Sorry, Judan. Scrolled right over you. About getting a dog. You know what? It's Archangel Michael is saying decide where you're going to live first. Before you get a dog. Activity. Yeah. He's saying decide where you're going to live first. He's saying you're a little bit not 100% that you're going to stay where you're at. And he's saying, I'm being very, very practical. Once you have an animal, it makes it really hard to find a place to live. So decide where you're going first, then address the dog. He's saying, can you get a dog? Yes, you can. And he's saying it will be quite a wonderful companion for you as well. But he's asking you to address the where you're going to live first, which is kind of interesting. So I'm going to leave you with that. Honey. Jeanette Monroe. Yay! I can't turn my sound on because I'm at a restaurant. Okay. Well, turn on your sound, let all the restaurant hear of this amazing psychic, and then get me some business, Jeanette. Come on, man, help me out. Just kidding. Hey, let's see. I can't turn my sound on, but do the angels or my guides have any info for me on how to best heal from this last surgery and the nerve pain? I can't seem to get back in the groove this year yet for some reason. Yeah, let's pull. Matter of fact, these other cards want to work. The magical dimension cards want to come through for you, Jeanette. Archangel Michael is saying that would you let your body heal? He's saying don't push it. The nerve pain. The nerve pain, you have to give it time to heal. Yeah. You're getting higher perspective. He's saying this time right now is also for you to be in inner stillness. And you're doing some emotional releasing. One of the things about the nerves and the nervous system is that when it starts acting up, it means that we have pushed ourselves too far. And I know you know this, but this is related to root chakra stuff too. This is related to survival, deep wounding kind of stuff. Oh, cool. And you have the energy of emergence. Archangel Michael is saying, if you will take this time to really nurture yourself and to really be gentle with yourself and to listen to your body and let your body tell you what to do instead of you telling your body what to do, you're going to come out a lot further ahead. He's saying this is a time for contemplation, meditation, gentle stretching, yoga, breathing, chanting, all that kind of stuff. He's also saying that chanting mantra, breathing is really good for the nervous system. And he's also saying coconut oil. So I'm not sure what that is. I know with a lot of the studies that I do, because I do the keto thing, there's a lot of controversy and stuff around it, but I do super clean, super sane, whole food keto. So nobody jump on the bandwagon and tell me I'm doing it wrong. But with the keto thing, they're finding that these holistic fats like avocados and coconut oil, olive oil, all that stuff is helping to heal the nervous system, and is helping to heal nerves and the lining that goes over the nerves, and it's calming everything down. So Archangel Michael wanted me to bring that up for you. Something you might want to look into. And he's showing me like rubbing it on your body too, like rubbing it on your feet, rubbing it on your legs. So, and part of this nervous kind of thing is being defensive. And you know, Jeanette, I don't think of you as being somebody who's defensive at all, but Archangel Michael wants you to take a look at that. So, honey, if let me know how you're doing. Let me know in a couple of days how you're doing and stuff, because I know that you had surgery a while ago and it's got to be getting frustrating. But there's stuff to be being done if you're being held up. So I hope that helps. Archangel Michael is saying you will get in the groove this year. This is going to be okay. He's saying listen to what he's saying and take it into your heart, take it into your body, let your body tell you what needs to be done. So this is all about listening to your body. So I will leave you with that, my beloved Jeanette. Let's see, what else did I miss? Okay, I'm going to start scrolling more towards the bottom now. If I missed any of you guys, put your questions in again. Oh, Buffy's here. Kathy's watching from bed. I love it. Dana, can you pull a card for me? I can, Dana. I'm happy to. And I don't think I've seen your name on here, so welcome. Welcome again. I'm Michele Amburgey. I'm an angel intuitive. I am a professional psychic medium. I actually am certified. Been doing this professionally for about 17, 18 years now. I have a website, micheleamburgey.com, where you can see all the other stuff I do. I'm a healer. I got all kinds of stuff I'm doing. I also do specialized meditations for people. I do a personalized meditation for people so that you can have a meditation to listen to just for you. And it's kind of fun. A lot of my clients like it. So, Dana, what does Spirit want you to know? Archangel Michael is giggling. What have you been up to, Dana? All right. Oh, is this? This is interesting. All righty. So the first card I'm getting here, Dana, is the card of love. And that leads me to believe that this is somehow relationship related, whether it is relationship with, a romantic partner, friends, or if it's relationship with you. But it's kind of cool because the next card, matter of fact, let me show you this love card. And now I'm feeling almost like if you are in a relationship, maybe you're feeling a little bit alone. And if you're not in a relationship, you're feeling a little bit alone. Archangel Michael is saying that's all about to change. There's a little bit more stability coming into your life. And he's saying, you are a manifester, young lady. Start taking all of this, taking things by the reins and start doing manifestation. He's saying there is hope. You've got hope. It's interesting. The next card. This might be what's bogging you down. Feeling like there's competition somehow, but there's an order in everything. And this is a card that talks about divine order. Something is kind of, you get the card partnership. Everything's going to be okay. But right now, what you got before was the Tower card. So things are going to start changing. So whatever this is that's going on, and I don't feel like this is necessarily your love relationship, your romantic relationship. I'm feeling like this is maybe even like a little bit of everything. But yeah, it's going to be okay. And then I'm also getting the card of travel. All right. So this means that things are going to start moving. So when you have the card, the Tower card, which means things are really going to start changing and changing for the better. And you have the partnership card and you have the travel card. Things are going to start moving. And this might be relationship with yourself too. So really go inside, really do some meditation, and ask yourself if you're happy where you're at, and ask yourself, what do I need to change these things? Because it's good to go to, an intuitive guide like I am and to get direction. But ultimately, you guys have to do the work. You guys have to do the steps, take the steps. And I know you guys know that, but sometimes we get bogged down. I do. I do this work for people all day long. And sometimes I get stuck too. So don't think it's not normal to feel a little bit trapped where you're at. So I hope that helps you, Dana. I hope that answers your question. Kathy. Kathy's in bed on the East Coast. Let's see, Tracy, thank you, honey. Let me get you a card. I felt like I started towards you and then diverted off into the other direction. Archangel Michael is laughing again. Sorry, Tracy. All right. Yeah. Boop, boopy doop doop. I hope everybody's doing good. If you're here in California, it's raining. Kind of fun. I know earlier it was pouring rain. It's kind of crazy. And we're supposed to get more. So they say it never rains in California. I have proof it does. The first card you're getting here, Tracy, is the card of hope. Isn't that a beautiful card? I want you to really take a look at that card too. It is a beautiful being, a beautiful creature, which is you, reaching for the stars, reaching for the sun, reaching for the light. He's saying, this is you. This is your nature. This is who you are, Tracy. Don't forget it. Okay? Reach for the light. Reach for the light. Something that's happening with you that is still part of what's making you, it's just, you're not happy. It's sadness. Take a look at that. Where is the sadness in you? Where is it? It's in your heart and it's in your belly. It's important for you to kind of sit and feel what that is. You have an idea already of what that is. It's kind of a lingering thing. He's saying when you address that, and it doesn't mean you have to do anything other than, oh yeah, there it is. I'm acknowledging that. I'm acknowledging that. You're going to find a beautiful calm comes over you. Okay. A lot of times we run away from emotions because they hurt. And a lot of times, especially when emotions are affecting our physical body, they just want to be acknowledged. A lot of times you don't have to do a big purge or a big process or any of that kind of stuff. A lot of times it's like, oh yeah, there you are. I hear you. I hear you. It's almost like a kid throwing a temper tantrum. Sometimes they just want to be heard. But it's cool because your next card is victory, completion, and achievement. So Tracy, really, really important for you to acknowledge your emotions and to remember who you are as a being of love and light. And Archangel Michael is saying, we're going to leave you with that. And he's saying, let the energy of that move into your body. I feel like you're actually almost getting a little bit of a download of energy right now. You might be feeling this in your body or feeling this in your emotional body. He's saying, take this and just let it come in. Let it come in. So Tracy, even maybe tomorrow, let me know how you're doing with this too. And blessings. I'm going to leave you with that. So let's see. Kathy wants a card. So Kathy, let's get you a card while you're in bed over there in Florida, you silly girl. Ooh, travel. And Kathy, you got a job over there, didn't you? I know you're asking about a job before. Kind of cool. You got a travel card. I don't feel like it's big travel, but I do feel like there's some movement, some motion, maybe kind of going out of town to do something. Got a card of practicality. Things are going okay for you. And also I'm feeling like you are, hang on a sec. You are, it's like you've taken on the mantle of responsibility. You're not like shirking your duties. And he's saying congratulations. And he's saying it's not that he's calling you a slacker, but it's kind of like you've really stepped up to the plate to do what you need to do. You're starting to feel the ambition coming along. I do feel like that in your business, in your job, whatever you're doing, that your feelings of, okay, I'm here and now I want more are coming on. And he's saying, use your intuition because there is more for you. This isn't the end all be all. It isn't all there is. There's more for you. And he's saying, really trust the process, but he wants you to step into that ambition. He wants you to step into that energy of ambition and start manifesting. Because you're a manifester. When you want to do something, you do it. You get it done. You're not 100% sure how you do it. But you get it done, and it's really about focus, and it's really about stepping up and going, yeah, okay, I got this, I'm grateful for it, but I want something else. And he's saying start thinking about what that is, because there is more for you. So I hope that helps you, Kathy. I hope that helps. Okay, Tracy, we got you. All righty, Jenna. Oops. I just put all the cards in backwards. Hang on, Jenna. Auntie's a little bit retarded sometimes. Okay, arrangements I discussed in line with my path and are they going to be positive? I want to tell you just right out of the gate, Jenna, I'm feeling a yes. I'm feeling there's a little bit more to the equation. that needs to either be known or done. You have an inkling that there is more, but it might not have been placed on the table before you yet. Listen to your intuition. You know what you know. Your question is really, are they aligned with your path? Yeah. Let me throw. Yeah, Archangel Michael wants to say that he wants to really commend you on listening to your intuition and your guidance too. Yeah, in this process, there will be loss, but you're actually stepping more fully into your responsibility. You're following your ambition and your desires, and there is order in what you're doing. And as a Virgo, does that not make you feel better? If we can have order, we're happy. And he's saying your intuition is right on target, honey. Yes, this is definitely. You're coming to the completion. Woo, getting chills. You're coming to the completion of what needs to end for you to step into this next alignment. He's saying trust. There's going to be some conflict. Step right over it. And again, you got the card of manifestation. You guys are getting this, all of you are getting this manifestation. He's like, keep moving forward because you are. It is definitely, Jenna, dude, victory. Victory with a sword and a shark, man. How much better can that get? Jenna, I want you to really gaze on this card. I want you to draw in the energy of this card into your heart, into your belly. This is yours. This is you, okay? Actually, it's kind of like you are the shark. And this is a very positive card because you are standing for right. And I'm also getting even that old Arthurian consciousness of might for right. And you're standing in this energy. And Archangel Michael is saying, take the sword, Jenna. Take Excalibur and move forward. You're doing the right thing. I kind of want to cry. So I'm going to leave you with that, Jenna. Take that in and let it work with you. Good job. Good job. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, Dana. Okay, you were on once before. Yeah, you know what? I've got like 5 Dana people that I talked to, so I apologize. Oh, Dana, good. I'm glad that was good. Very good. Ariel. Good. Good job. Kathy. Okay, you still have... Kathy, I hope that message really helped you too. Oh, good, Tracy. I'm glad it was really good for you because you had to wait. So good. Rebecca's watching. Okay, for those of you who have joined us, our new folks who have popped on and joined us, all you need to do is pop a question in there. I think I've gotten to everybody. If I missed anybody, put a question down there. I now have scrolled to the bottom. You're welcome, Jenna. You're welcome, honey. Rebecca would love to know about my biz. All right. Rebecca, I want to tell you, Archangel Michael is coming through and he's saying, hey, I've been talking to you. So, and that's all he's saying. So I don't know if you talk to the angels. I don't know if you're an angel person or if you're do that kind of thing, follow your intuition. I feel like you do. I feel like you may even be kind of stepping into it or have stepped into it. All right. Okay, good, Rebecca. Cool. Very cool. I always be a little bit gentle when I have new names on here because some of those of you who follow me and who've spent some time with me know that I can go really deep into the woo stuff. So I try to be kind of gentle, Rebecca. So very cool. He loves you. He's talking to you. That's your message. You're not to doubt your intuition anymore. And when you get messages. So Rebecca, let me throw some cards down here for you. All right. It's interesting, Rebecca. I feel like it's really cool because your first card that's coming through is a card of motivation. It's like it's like you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. I feel like you have some responsibilities. This card is kind of threefold. It's you are a responsible person. You have responsibilities, and some of these things might be at at the same time holding you back and spurring you forward. I don't know what that is, but they're saying really follow your intuition. Follow your intuition, because it's very, very strong right now. Saying stay away from temptations. There's some aspect of what you're doing that is kind of pulling you off track. It's kind of pulling you like, oh, I'm going in this direction. Oh, what's this? Or I'm going in this direction, and then everybody wants to go out dancing. You know, and nothing wrong with going out dancing. Just be mindful of your forward motion and not get too distracted, because you've got the card of achievement. What you're attempting to achieve will come for you. And you've got the card of balance, keeping the balance. I feel like you kind of have a lot of stuff going on in your life. And Archangel Michael wants to tell you that when you have a seesaw, right? The fulcrum, that center that the seesaw goes on, that's where your balance is. So you're not running on this direction, you're not running in this direction, you're staying in the center. And he wants to give that visual to you right now. Saying that a lot of activity around you, which is part of why you kind of get off track. Says there's a lot of possibilities and potentials for you. And saying follow your passion. Yeah, follow your passion. Your business is your passion. Archangel Michael also wants you to know that it will shift and change. So don't be too rigid. Let it be kind of a fluid thing. You are intuitive. Very intuitive. Look at that card. Isn't that just the sweetest card? Follow your intuition on this. And yeah, here you go. The stability that you want is coming. The stability that you want is coming. And there is some forward movement coming for you too. You've got this card, the Chariot. All right. So yeah, super cool. Calm. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Just make sure that you are not getting sidetracked. I looked at this. This is really kind of a fun card too. It's like these two mermaids are getting kind of swept up another thing. Interesting. It's two of them. It's kind of like they're playing. They're enjoying it. It's kind of fun and woo. But at the same time, with your question that you're asking, Rebecca, it's kind of like, well, don't get too pulled too into the fun and the parties and oh, hey, let's go do this. Let's go shopping. Okay, well, I'm not going to do my invoicing tonight kind of stuff. So interesting. Okay, cool, Rebecca. I'm glad that helped you. I'm glad that helped you. All righty. I think if anybody else has questions, go ahead and throw them in there. If not, we're at 8 o'clock. I think we're coming to the end. We have 3 people on right now. You know what? I love doing this. Last year I kind of went in fits and starts. Oh, good, Rebecca. Thank you. I'm glad it helped you. That's why I'm doing this. Last year I kind of did this at fits and starts kind of here and there. And what I did is I tried to make it really, like I do it this day at this time, blah, blah, blah. And I would get to that and I'd either be tired or I had clients or I had other things going on. And so Archangel Michael has now asked me to be a little more fluid with this. So I want you guys to keep your eyes open because I will be posting in the Soulful Living Tribe when I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to try to do it Tuesday, Wednesday every week. Just to kind of get a little bit regular because I'm a Virgo and that's what I like. But there also might be some weekends popping up and stuff like that. And so I'm going to be a little bit more fluid so that I can do this a little bit more regularly. So if any of you feel like that you would like a little bit more personal time with me, because I know a lot of times some of this stuff is very personal, you can go and set up an appointment with me on my website at micheleamburgey.com. I am, oh yeah, Christy, hang on just a sec. I'm Michele with one L, so it's MicheleAmburgey. I also want to tell you that I do 30 minutes, 60 minutes. It does have to be by appointment, and I do it on phone, Skype, FaceTime, whatever we need. We can even do Zoom if you want to record it. And I have a 25% discount on Soulful Living Tribe, and so when you go in and you put the discount code in as Soulful Living 25, okay, Soulful Living, SOULLIVING 25, and get that 25% discount, because I think it works out that the 30 minutes are only like $82.50, and I used to charge $150, so it's almost half of my regular prices. The angels haven't told me what we're doing for February, if there's going to be discounts or not, so hop on the January discounts while they are there. I rarely ever do more than a 25% discount unless it's like around the Christmas and stuff. But go and do that if you need some personal time. It really helps. It's so helpful, because I'm not just like a reader kind of a thing, but I am a healer and I am a therapist, and working with the angels, you really get a lot of information, as you have seen by these things. So very cool. For those of you that are interested in the ketogenic diet, I am a keto coach as well. I have worked through all that stuff because I had Hashimoto's, I had osteoarthritis, I had chronic fatigue, and I had Epstein-Barr, and I had gained a ton of weight. I still have a lot of the weight to lose still, but I started doing the keto thing, and it works. I feel so much better. I could get out of bed. I actually could not get out of bed at one point in my life. My business went down. It was really bad. So with the keto, and also I use CBD oil, it's like the life is coming back to me again. I'm back. I'm alive. I can do this at 8 o'clock at night. I'm working. I'm generating business. I've started my Keto Club Plus business this year, and I've started becoming a voice actor. So I've done all that because I am healing through eating, and particular eating, and it's very holistic. I don't get all off in the woods with the keto thing. It's just very good natural food. So if anybody's interested in that too, I got all that going on. Go to my website, micheleamburgey.com, find out what's going on. So Christy, yes, you may have a card, sweetheart. Christy. Oh, Christy. Yeah, Rebecca, food is medicine. Totally is. We lost such sight of that when they started industrializing our food back in the 70s. So Christy. Ooh, I'm getting chills with you, Christy. One of the first things I'm getting with you, Christy, the first card I have here is the card of sadness. So whatever it is that you're concerned about, or that you're questioning, or whatever, a lot of it is related to sadness. And it doesn't mean it's devastating sadness, but it's sadness and the energy of sadness that is in your system right now that kind of needs to be acknowledged. And I feel like it is sadness around loss. And Archangel Michael wants to say to you too, there's nothing wrong with you. And he's saying that with such love and such sympathy and such, gosh, I feel like I just want to hug you. I feel like I just want to hug you. And he's telling you that you have options. Take the practical options and start moving forward. Be kind to yourself. He's saying, this is funny. He's saying, stay away from the drama. He's going, stay away from the drama. You have drama things around you. And he's saying, if you will stay away from the drama, it's almost like, get off of me. Get like clean, get off of me. You are a lucky person. This is part of your nature, is luck. And it feels almost like you're God, I'm feeling it, and I don't quite have the words. I'm an empath, so a lot of times I feel these messages as they come in. It's almost like you've had other people's stuff on you for so long that your luck hasn't been able to get to you, if that makes sense. So you are a lucky person. Okay. Yeah, definitely a loss. Archangel Michael wants you to know that there's nothing wrong with you. And he said, there's nothing wrong with you. He says you're in a process right now of regeneration, of healing and getting this off. And he really wants you to do almost like like a spiritual cleansing of your energy fields. Maybe do a meditation. And actually on my website, I have a free meditation where it's a meditation. You bring in white light and you expand it out through your fields and everything. You might want to try doing something like that to really clear these people off, and ask Archangel Michael to come in and cut all the cords. It's like, get this stuff off of you. And I feel like it almost is maybe, it might even be like ancestral connections or karmic connections too. So, and he's saying that in this regeneration, this crossroads that you're kind of standing at is going to begin to stabilize. And he's saying, you're a lucky person. Get other people's yuckies off of you and let your luck, your natural luck, come to you again. And he's also saying, please ask me for help. Yeah. Definite growth for you. Isn't that cute with the little seahorse? So yeah, Christy, go forth. Go forth and be the awesome person that you are. You have a very sweet nature. The world needs more of that. And Archangel Michael is saying, don't bury your light under a bushel. There's something in the Bible that talks about burying your light or hiding your light under a bushel. He's saying don't do that anymore. Don't do that anymore. So I hope that helps you. Oh, cool. I'm glad the seahorses came. Isn't it cool how things just happen when you start getting in alignment and you start kind of letting go of... Sorry, somebody just called. Yeah. It's so cool when you just tuck yourself back into yourself and start living from within instead of living with all the nonsense that's outside. It's kind of cool. So awesome. I think we got everybody. It's after 8 o'clock, so I don't want this to go too much over an hour. I can't upload it. So I love you guys so much. I will meet you definitely next week. Next week will probably be Wednesday. Archangel Michael saying Wednesday. Sounds good so far. And I hope everybody has a great time. You know me. I'm always telling you, do your prayers, do your meditation, take care of yourself, love yourself, put yourself first. And thank you guys so much for being here. This is so much. Sorry about that. People are calling. So it's so much fun for me. And I love doing this with you guys. It's so exciting. So have a great week. Those of you that are in stormy weather, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Be careful, okay? And until I see you again, mwah, ask the angels for help.